That's ready. That's ready. Come on.
YAJFF. YAJFF. YAJ.
Two eyes with ass. Right on that.
Two. No, that's Facebook right there. We only got two eyes. That's all I got.
You see us? I'm glad you do see us. Of course, I meet my
Welcome
little
to YAJ.
go-gurt.
Welcome to YAJ.
What's up, spiritual brothers and sisters? Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, y'all. Sorry, I'm eating my little go-gurt thing. Of course, I'm getting a little sugar high here. All right.
Get a sugar high on your time.
Sugar high, sugar high. This is what if. All right. If you worked for a potato chip company, what new flavor would you create? They are creating a lot of new ones, but what would be your flavor for a new potato chip?
That's the what if?
What if?
Oh, okay.
What did you want?
Didn't you want to send out shout outs?
Oh, yeah. I need to do a shout out to Randall. Happy birthday. Shout out to Tanya. Happy birthday. And a shout out to Ruth, which is Leslie's mom. Happy birthday.
I didn't come from that woman.
Yes, you did. You
I was
stopped
not.
being mean to your mom.
I was adopted.
It's her birthday.
I was adopted.
You got it.
I was adopted by a pack of wolves.
Yeah, right.
Happy birthday, mother.
Oh, man.
The person.
I just made a mess.
That's why you don't eat around electronics.
Well, give me a paper towel, please.
I'm busy.
I'm going to smack you.
Well, you shouldn't be eating around electronics.
You know what?
Yeah, next time you know. Look at you. Look at you. What? Hey. Boo. Anyway, let's get on with the show because, I got to go to work tomorrow.
You always got to go to work.
That's the livelihood of my life.
That's the livelihood of everybody's life.
I just want to say, it's been a pleasure being your son. I know that you're my only parent that I have left. And I'm truly thankful that God has put me in your womb. So 49 years, I tried to be the best man I could. And, through the years of trials and tribulations, I am now becoming to grow into my own.
A grown man.
I do appreciate that you support our show the best way you can. And I appreciate all the effort that you give to your friends, families, so on and so forth. So thank you, Mother. I hope you have a great day and God bless and I love you.
Teriyaki chicken? Oh, so you do a potato chip as a teriyaki chicken.
I still want a phone call, Misty. I know that's you.
We were told to fight on your own
Hey,
time.
Don't be using my cliches against me. Tonight, I'm not saying that I'm winging it, but tonight I got to get something off my chest, truly.
Okay.
And what I need to get off my chest is this. Because as next week comes about, which is we all voting. I know a lot of people have already voted. Yeah. A lot of people have already pre-voted. Win or lose, regardless of what happens, whatever person is still will be our president. But I want you to keep in mind from here on out that what's happening is not for you. It's not for me. They have a bigger agenda. And if you truly cannot see that, what's going on, I'll put it to you this way. Especially a lot of y'all who are our age, how do you wake up in the morning? Are you in pain? Does your knees hurt? Do you feel like you're about to have a heart attack some days? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel very tired? Why are we working the hardest when everybody else isn't? A 20-year-old, a 21-year-old barely put in their dues.
That's because we were brought up that way.
That's not the point. The whole point of the matter is everybody, every generation should be putting in their dues. That includes overnight. How many of us worked overnights? How many of us worked damn near 2 days in a row? I'm talking about where you worked almost 21 hours in a day.
Well,
Because you had to cover a shift.
and you want to, and it's the weekend, but you went ahead and went to work instead of going out with your friends.
I mean, how many of us had to give up our vacation because Susie had an emergency? Come to find out, Susie just didn't want to work, or Jimmy, or Johnny. You know, and a buddy, a classmate of ours told me that every time I speak the truth, they glitch. You know, Facebook, YouTube, you've made your money.
Why are you glitching us anyway for something that we tell the truth to?
Right.
Don't y'all tell the truth, or do you lie? Let's see if it glitches. Oh, before you get started, teriyaki chicken is good, and shrimp fried rice, yeah, that's good.
All we're doing is that you say what you want, we say what we want. I'm not stepping on your toes. But the thing that I want to understand is people who, I don't understand what type of people are you trying to get to? Because you just recently cleaned up Facebook because of all the stuff that was going through it. All the smut, all the nasty things. You just cleaned up Facebook. You just cleaned up YouTube. But when people are trying to make other people aware, you want to glitch us, you want to ban us, you want to do everything. I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Well, that's kind of like us going out, or anybody going out and filming something that happened and Facebook got it before the news did.
Yeah.
Or you videotaped that and somebody caught somebody cheating before anybody else did.
Right. I mean, we are nobody. We're not even trying to get nowhere. We're using a platform to reach other people like us who struggle every day, who feel the same way we do. Because again, how can you keep going to someone who's never been through anything, who can just tell you through a book what your problems are, who hears every day someone else's? Do you realize there are a lot of people who go to a therapist and psychiatrist and really don't have issues, but claim that they do? Because they're probably lonely. When you got a bona fide person here who has real issues, but they can't get the help they need. They have to go through their insurance, or they have to go through a whole avenue. You know, we used to actually love thy neighbor.
You can still love that neighbor. You just got to make sure your neighbor has been there for a long time. Because once you get a new neighbor in, you never know. Especially if your neighbor shows up with a casket.
Don't ask me. I don't know either. Oh, by the way, Antonio's out sick tonight. Just give him a little love. The reason why I'm so concerned, not about the election. I'm concerned of the overwhelming people who are not listening to a simple concept by the one who created us. Do not believe these wolves in sheep's clothing. We spend all this time ducking, dodging, running. From what? These people never created us. Nobody created us. These people they bleed the same blood we bleed. They breathe the same air we do. What makes them better than us? Because at some point, they're truly going to find out the difference.
Time has changed. It's all about me now and days. Well, work ethics. Might as well be a hustler.
We tried that and they put most blacks in prison. We tried that. They put most poor people in prison because they couldn't afford anything. Look, I'm not one to preach to anybody about God, and I won't. I have no desire to because you don't listen.
There are people who listen.
Yeah, they don't.
You never know.
The thing that I want to say to people is, and I'm gonna tell you what a white man told me. He said, "It's not that you know God; it's do you talk to God? Do you speak to Him? Do you have a relationship with Him? Because everything else don't matter. But those who have a privilege to talk to God and speak to people, I'm not no Messiah. I'm just a guy who's trying to tell you, hey, look, you better get right with Him. Whether you believe or not, we know there's a higher power, but you better get right with Him and try to at least help your fellow neighbor along with you. That's called fellowship. The very thing that we keep forgetting that exists, fellowship.
Well, if you start helping people and everybody starts helping people and starts being nice, it will work again, but it's going to take time.
Greed is what's killing us.
For right now, yeah.
Jealousy, envious. And unfortunately, you would have to kill off generations of people before you can get to one good apple that actually understands.
Well, that's the thing we need to do is jealousy, because jealousy works in so many different ways.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And it's like,
You have 2 apples and you're mad because we both got 2 apples.
it's bigger than mine.
Yeah, you really got people who will get mad because
The color's better on that one than
Yeah.
mine.
and I'm mad. We both have $5 million in the bank. She get mad because I have $5 million in the bank too. What is that? Don't even make sense. But
You
that's
can
what
have your $5
exists.
million, and I keep my $5 million. And if you like to share, that's fine.
No, a lot of people spend a lot of time trying to convince you to give them your $5 million.
Yeah.
To do what? To take it from me?
I mean, if you got $5 million, why do you need somebody else's $5 million? You cannot take it with you when you die.
People didn't figure this out. Yeah,
And
they can.
the people, well, you bury it with them.
Yeah.
But don't think somebody ain't gonna pay attention, come back and dig it up and take it from you. I mean, not
look,
that I want anybody to come and dig out of somebody's grave, but still.
I'm just trying to tell you, like, look, people, if November 3rd is important to you, that's okay. Just look exactly what people are doing. We can kill a grown man or woman in the street, no loss. But if you was to assault a police officer, you go to prison. If you spit on a police officer, you go to prison. If you do anything to a police officer, you go to prison. But a routine traffic stop or something where you're asking me a question, I'm peacefully not answering you back, and then all of a sudden it becomes violent, nothing happens. I don't dwell on that. I'm just saying this how it begins. Someone can come to your apartment or your house and kill you and say they made a mistake.
No, you didn't make a mistake. You know where you were, what you were doing.
And they get out of it. We can launder money. And they get out of it. Do you see the recurring cycle here? All I'm saying is this. We keep crying about the end of days, but yet we're still living. We keep crying about all this stuff. Why is it happening this way? Because we keep letting it. We keep allowing it. It's never going to change. I'm telling you, it's never going to change. Because humans have figured out how to make an excuse for and justifications for all the wrong they do. And then they expect God to believe what they're saying for their own self-gratification. And then they can say, oh, that's right, you can forgive me for what I've done. Keep thinking that. I hope that gets you far. Keep thinking it, because it's not going to happen. That part is a lie in the Bible, and I know for a fact. God is not going to forgive you because you killed 10 people because you asked for forgiveness. You really think that's going to happen? You really think you sleeping with a child is going to really say, oh, God, just forgive me. I ain't mean to do it. No, man. Come on. That's not going to happen. And you got to be delusional to think that that's going to happen. Who am I? I don't need to judge. I'm just telling you, keep thinking that not everything you do is going to be forgiven.
Definitely not.
Oh, it's over now.
It's not going to be forgiven.
But I thank y'all for tuning in. I'm just letting you know, man. You all need to, the only side you need to pick is not man's. Because I'm telling you, I keep explaining to you, y'all think I'm joking. Lucifer, the devil, sin, all, they might be right. We're destructive. We're more destructive than the devil. We just don't want to believe it. Anytime somebody points a finger at another culture or race and say that they're the destructive ones, then that little bit, don't that sound more like the devil to you?
The devil. That's like somebody saying, well, I didn't do it. They did it. And they did it anyway, just to cover their tracks. And those that sit there and know they did something wrong, they'll get pissed off in a heartbeat. Even though they didn't do wrong, they're going to turn around, turn it on you and act like they didn't do no wrong, that it's all your fault. Why you can get mad? It's like, what the heck you get mad for? You did it. Get over it.
Exactly. I'll see y'all on Saturday. It's over. I don't know why you're still looking for it.
Leave me alone. Made me mad for what it did.
It's over. All right, y'all.
YNJFact.
Peace out. Sorry if I didn't get to see the rest of your stuff because my kid decided wanted to
Update
itself during the time of this, which really makes me mad. But thanks for all the people that tuned in and for the shrimp fried rice chips and the teriyaki chicken chips.
I know they probably said something because there's only one eye here. There's only one eye here.
Well, there was 2 eyes on there at the beginning.
Yeah.
But
it's all good.
I don't know, what kind of chip would you want? You gotta make a taste chip. What kind would you make?
I have no idea. Sweet chip.
No, you'd make ribs chip. Chips taste like ribs.
Peace out, y'all.